Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel and to another week of Let's Talk Positive Vibes. Today we are going to be discussing the differences in relationships.
Well, last week we spoke about being in an interracial relationship,
Yeah.
didn't we? So we thought, why don't we talk about other differences and whether that has any
Sort of impact
Yeah.
on the relationship or a relationship. I think in most ways we're actually quite similar.
Yeah.
But one of the bigger differences between the two of us is our age gap.
Yeah.
And I am actually 6 years older.
Which I know is incredibly surprising because look how old I look and look how young you look.
Cut that out. Don't see that.
What?
Oh, in my
You cut what?
Oh no, that's okay when you said I look young.
Oh no, we're not
Cut
cutting
that
that
bit,
out. No,
cut
we're
that
not. We're not. It's in there now. But yeah, I know I look about 155 years old. But yeah, that's,
And I look about 7 years old. Because you know what they say. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, so that's one of the bigger differences. I mean, what were your thoughts on that?
On the age.
On the age.
On you being
Yeah.
6 years old.
Yeah.
Alright, being completely honest, like it was of no real significance to me.
Yeah.
Like I really wasn't worried about it. It didn't concern me at all from my perspective. My only concern was that when you learned that I was younger than you,
Yeah.
that it might be a problem for you.
Yeah.
I was worried about that. And I think that stems more from our ideas of what is normal in society, usually.
Yeah.
People usually identify or see the man as being older as the norm for a relationship. So I think because obviously at that point, when we were first dating, we didn't know each other completely. So I didn't completely know how you would take to that. You know, I was very hopeful that it wouldn't be an issue or anything for you, but I knew from my perspective that it wasn't, because where we had been dating.
Did you know my age?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you know my age?
I found out
Who told-
at work.
Oh.
How we met is we met at work. We
met at work,
we worked at the same
yeah.
company at the time.
Yeah.
And I did my little bit of
Okay.
research. Research is always important.
It's very important. Now I have to make a confession as well.
Oh God! Wow, this is a different type of video. Yeah, this is a different video.
I actually did know your age.
Wow!
I knew how old you were.
Oh my God! How? Who? Someone told you?
I found out.
That's
But
so funny.
obviously,
I had no idea.
but I had no idea that you knew my age.
That's so funny. So how did you think that I would take to that?
I wasn't sure, to be honest. I wasn't sure how you would react. I think I felt that you'd probably be okay with it. I didn't think you would have a huge problem with it. In terms of me dating someone younger. Like I was saying, I think a few years ago, I probably would have thought that I would have been with someone that was a couple of years, or older than me. I never saw myself dating someone significantly younger. But I don't think that age even comes into it at all.
No. I think
really don't
it's probably more about age is one thing, but maturity is another.
Exactly.
Isn't it? And you could be 35, 40, 45, 50.
Absolutely.
But you could be the most immature
person ever.
Or you could be, 20 years old, 25 years old, 30 years old, and be the most mature person. I think that's, in terms of age, really it boils down to that, doesn't it?
It does. I don't think it
mindset.
It's got nothing to do with, I know, it's cheesy to say, but age isn't anything but a number, is it? I think if you know what you want, if you are you're clear in your head of what you want in life, then I don't really think that age is a significant thing.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's what it boils down to. It depends on whether you know, if you're at the stage of knowing exactly what it is you want and you have a certainty about that. And yeah, often is the case that that's relatable to age, because with experience, with those kind of experiences of doing certain things at a younger age, and then you learn and whatever. But that doesn't mean that it's always the case. So in terms of age, it's been something that we've, despite that difference,
served any importance at all. It doesn't even it's of no relevance to me at all. I feel like we're very similar people. We both have the same mindset, and I think that's what is most important.
Like another difference you could say is about our religious backgrounds.
Yeah, I come from a Christian background, so.
And I come from I'm a Muslim, Jewish, Christian. I'm everything.
Muslim, Jewish, Christian.
I am though. I'm like everything. I'm a hint of everything.
Yeah.
But despite that, I'm actually, I wouldn't, I'm not totally atheist. I'd say I'm agnostic, but I don't position myself in any one particular religion, despite my family background coming from so many different religions. Obviously, your family is
more
Christian.
More Christian, so I've been brought up. We go to church. We're very, like, my family's very religious. I think one of the qualities that I admire about you is that you have no kind of judgment against any of that, which is very important as well, because I think it is important that you respect your partner and whatever kind of comes with that. So in terms of religion, although we might not have the same religious views, we both respect each other's beliefs, which
I think that goes outside of your own relationship, and it's just about having respect for other people's ideas, other people's belief systems, other people's ways of looking at life. I think that's just a fundamental foundation of respect. And there's a lot, although I don't identify as a Christian, there's a lot that I can admire about you and your family, that I can see is a kind of an extension of your religious beliefs. So in terms of that, I definitely have an admiration for it. So I think it's just about identifying differences, but looking at it more in terms of how you can see that as a positive, as opposed to something that could be detrimental to your relationship.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to be. Just because you have these differences, it doesn't mean that the relationship isn't going to work.
Yeah, exactly. Have you had any kind of negative, maybe like feedback from others about, for example, our age? Or has anyone, have you felt like anyone's been not very positive about that?
Actually, I don't think so, no. I don't think so. But I think it's interesting, because I think it would be a different experience for a woman to a man. Yeah. I think it's a very different experience for a man to be dating or in a relationship with a woman who's older than him. That's a different thing, or it's a different perception, how people perceive it to a woman who's dating a younger guy.
Yeah.
And I think people sometimes, they probably just assume that a younger guy is going to be a certain way.
Yeah.
It's just that kind of, it's just that stereotype, isn't it?
Yeah. And it's just people being negative as well. I think. So, moving on.
Moving on from that, because this is let's talk
positive vibes. Yeah.
So, but those are our two key differences.
Yeah, those are the two key ones.
Neither one of them have again been to any had any kind of impact on the relationship in a negative way. And then there's just other things, difference in tastes and interests and things. And
I think we are very similar people in our values and what we believe in, and
that's the key.
Yeah, which is the key. And there are other things that we're also similar in, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I think I was really concerned about how you would think about my strange sense of humour, for example. Imagining my German Shepherd flying to the moon or something like that. You'd just be doing, who's this crazy guy? But actually, you see it as you have a similar imagination. So I'm happy.
Well, I don't have.
Well, maybe not German.
I don't imagine German
Shepherds
flying into space.
Well, you know what I mean. I just I think it's kind of what you touched on. The most important thing is, and we've spoken about this in our other video about positive relationships, is about values.
Yes.
And if you have similar values, then I think that's a big part in having a sustained, healthy relationship. Whereas I think differences in things such as race or age or what was the other thing we spoke about? Religion. There you go. It's already left my mind because it's just
it's
not any
important.
To
the relationship.
You know, that shouldn't. Yeah. I don't believe that should be.
No, it's not the be all and end all. That's not the,
that deters someone.
Yeah, exactly. There you have it. What do you think about differences in relationships? What are your thoughts?
How about you? Yeah, what do you think? Because again, I think, honestly, we just want to have a conversation.
Yeah.
So what do you think about age in relationships, and particularly maybe, difference in terms of
a man being older or a woman being older?
Yeah. What are your thoughts on
that?
Is it important?
Yeah.
What have some of your experiences been?
Yeah.
With regards to that, and then any other kind of differences as well.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some that we've missed, and has that been something that has impacted your relationship?
Yeah. All right, well, thank you very much for watching. Please do continue to like, comment, and subscribe, most importantly. We have these videos every Thursday, so watch out for the next episode of Let's Talk Positive Vibes. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you again in another video.